People on the left, the solution here is class solidarity. We're not divided from the left to the right, but from the bottom to the top. Great, that sounds awesome and everything. Only a few problems with that. For decades, we have had politicians like Joe Biden who have said, you know what we need to do? We need to reach across the aisle and shake the hands of the Republicans. We need to try and meet them halfway. How has that worked out for us over the last 50, 60 years? All we have repeatedly done by trying to meet them in the middle is to shift the Overton window further and further and further to the right. And the right-wingers? They don't want class solidarity. They don't want any solidarity with us. They have proven that over and over to us through the years. We have spent the better part of a decade now with them trying to delight in our misery. They just want to own the libs. They couldn't do the bare minimum to help us get through a pandemic. Now they're doing everything they can to make life harder for women, LGBT community, people with brown skin. They would rather let this country burn to the ground rather than sit next to somebody who doesn't look like them or love like them. And there are a lot of them that have not learned their lesson at all. They do not regret their vote. In fact, they think that Trump still has their best interest at heart. All these farmers that say that they're losing their farms now, they're not saying, man, I really wish I would have voted for Kamala. No, they're going, please, Trump, you said you were going to help us. You said you were going to be in our corner. Now help us out, please. We need that socialism. Get rid of all them browns and give it to your people. You know what I mean. So no, I don't really want to reach across the aisle or have class solidarity with a bunch of people who are propping up a felon and sex criminal. I don't want to try and find common ground with people who are racist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic. Because if history has taught us anything, is that if we give them an inch, they will take a mile and keep running with it. I'm sorry, but solidarity does not mean holding hands with somebody who would gladly use their other hand to push you off a cliff if they could. And I don't believe that we can unite with people who don't even believe in democracy. Class solidarity only works if both sides see each other as human and have empathy for them. I used to have empathy for MAGA. I used to think they were tricked. They just don't know what they don't know. But now, I don't care. I do not care at all. I think that they deserve every bad thing that happens to them. Solidarity sounds great until you realize that we'd have to join their club. They have no interest in joining ours. I'm just not interested in joining forces with people who think that ivermectin is healthcare and drag queens are terrorists. So instead of going low when they go high, I say just let them go low and drown in the shit that they created. That's just how I feel.